Hey everyone, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And the first thing I want to address real quick is obviously I've been having some sound issues during my recording, and it is something I'm working on. I've identified the issue. I'm just working on a fix. Apparently my microphone or my computer is actually automatically adjusting the volume of my voice as I record. So as soon as I hit the record button, my windows will just start dragging it down, and it keeps going down and down and down. And again, I'm sorry about that, but I am working on it. I promise. I'm Googling, I'm following all the instructions I can, and we'll get a fix for it eventually. But please just bear with me. It'll get better, I promise. But again, right before we hop into today's deck, I want to remind everybody that again, I would like it if you could like, comment, follow, subscribe, do all those cool things. Check out the comments down below. And the links and everything. And I'm all frazzled now because I talked about my sound settings. But yeah, join the Discord and hop on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/BA Motumbo. And you could be a part of the deck building, and you could be a part of the video next week. But with that being said, let's just hop right into today's deck. And we are playing Dance Plans. So we played a deck against a deck in one of our most recent videos that was playing Dance of the Manse. So this deck does revolve around Dance of the Manse, which is a two mana and X spell, returns X target artifacts or creatures from your graveyard to the battlefield, depending on how much you spend into it. But if X is 6 or more, all of those permanents that come back into the battlefield become 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types. So we're going to focus on sacrifice. We're going to be putting stuff in our graveyard, and then we're going to bring it all back, and then we're going to finish our opponent off with those enchantments that gave us all those benefits earlier. So this is a Doom Foretold deck at its core. Doom Foretold is a 4-mana enchantment that just says each turn, each player has to sacrifice a non-land, non-token permanent. And if they can't, they discard a card, they lose 2 life, and then you draw a card, you gain 2 life, you create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance, and then you sacrifice this. So worst case scenario, we're just going to be sacrificing Doom Foretold to itself, but we are going to at least be able to get our opponent to start sacrificing permanents that they have on the board, so we could potentially, stop the pressure that they're applying to us. But I really wanted to focus on some new cards. We do have a bunch of new cards in our deck, but one of which I wanted to really focus on was Hatching Plans. So this is just a 2-mana enchantment that doesn't actually do anything while it's in play. Doesn't do anything when it comes into play. It just says whenever it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you get to draw 3 cards. So yeah, there is a alternative you could play in the form of Treacherous Blessing, which is a 3-mana enchantment that just says draw 3 when it comes into play, but then you actually lose life whenever you cast spells. We weren't trying to do this. Historic right now is a very fast format, so losing that life is probably not a good idea. So I really wanted to explore Hatching Plans. So essentially, Hatching Plans allows us to sack it to Doom Foretold to draw those 3 cards, and it actually also allows us to sacrifice it to one of our removal spells in the form of Rite of Oblivion. So Rite of Oblivion, just a 2-mana. As an additional cost of this, sacrifice a non-land permanent to exile target non-land permanent. So this is great because it actually deals with cards like the One Ring, which normally you won't be able to do. And we get to flash this back if we need to. We could sack more of our enchantments and be able to remove more of our opponent's permanents from the game, and just to hopefully control the board. The other new card that I wanted to feature that was from the little enchantment bundle that came out in Eldraine here was Copy Enchantment. So this is cards I feel like has always been super powerful. We just haven't had it on Arena. But for 3 mana, you can have it become any enchantment you want that's on the battlefield, whether that's another Hatching Plan or a Doom Foretold or a Oath of Kaya to deal extra damage. And then the benefit of that is that's going to legend rule yourself, right? So then you could actually sacrifice the Copy Enchantment to the legend rule, because this will be a Oath of Kaya at that point, leaving the original one in play. And then whenever we actually copy or cast our Dance of the Manse and get to return Copy Enchantment, it gets to be something else if we need it to, or it gets to be Oath of Kaya. Either way, it's going to be in our graveyard. It's going to be actually pretty cool. One of the other enchantments I wanted to test out was, this is going to be the Witch's Vanity. Wasn't too sure on this. It is a 2-mana removal spell for those early creatures. It destroys anything with mana value 2 or less, but it also creates a food token, which we do get to sacrifice to our bargain card. And then we get to create a roll token, but we don't really care about that. We could just potentially sack the Witch's Vanity after it makes the food token to one of our other cards. We're playing Hopeful Vigil. This is a 2-mana enchantment from Eldraine. Just makes a 2/2 white knight token, and then whenever this dies, we get to scry 2. So you get a free scry if we get to sacrifice it. And on top of that, we are also playing a couple of Virtue of Persistence. This is good because the adventure side gets to give -3/-3, and we get 2 life back. And then if we actually get to cast this and bring it into play, right, we're able to bring back cards from a graveyard, which we can target our opponent's graveyard, and we can essentially win with their creatures. But yeah, we're playing a bunch of just other draw cards in the form of Omen of the Sea, Authority of the Consuls for those pesky haste decks, or just creature-based decks. This is going to help slow them down and gain us a little bit of life. We're playing Wrath of Gods. And last but not least, we are playing Beseech the Mirror. This card is so overpowered. If you have not played this card yet, you need to try it out. It is a mythic, so it is going to be pretty expensive to craft these. But for 4 mana and bargain, and again, bargain just says sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token. So that's essentially our entire deck. But we get to search for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. But then if the spell was bargained, we get to cast the exile card without paying its mana cost if it was 4 or less. So again, our entire deck is 4 or less with the, except, we're not going to be casting this Virtue of Persistence for free. But essentially what we're really looking to do is this gives us access to basically 8 Doom Fortolds if need be, or 8 Wrath of Gods, or additional Oath of Kayas, or Copy Enchantments. This is just the end-all be-all utility belt card. This is just going to allow us to do anything that we want out of our deck immediately. So I'm really excited to be able to feature this card because this card is bonkers. And as we played this deck, the more we played this deck, the more we realized how bonkers it was. But I will be honest with y'all, this deck is pretty slow. It's not the best for the historic meta right now. I feel like this would be better off as just an Orzhov enchantments deck. Orzhov Sacrifice, something along those lines. Not even playing Esper, so just take out blue completely. We don't even need the Dance of the Manses. The deck would become a little more grindy, but you do get to play more cards like Thought Seizes and other control cards, and you could actually probably, play a couple, play a few Planeswalkers to help kind of end the game as well. But yeah, we still had a lot of fun with this deck. All the cards in this deck really synergize well together. It's just that historic is so quick, and there's just so many unfair things that are happening. It just is hard to pull off the Dance of the Manse combo. You really win more with creature value with the little creatures you have in this deck, with the Virtue of Persistence, the tokens, the Doom Foretold value, stuff like that, and the Oath of Kaya. But yeah, that's the deck. So let's just hop right into the gameplay, and we'll see you all at the wrap up. All right, we have a Wrath. Can make them discard. Yeah, this is all right. Okay. That's unfortunate. We're definitely going to pay for one of them, but not for both of them. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? well. I could go get a Wrath. Or I could just cast one. They probably have a Metallic Rebuke here. They get to draw so many cards. Okay. They did not have Metallic Rebuke. Really? I'm very curious. I mean, I appreciate you. It wasn't time to drop Doom Foretold yet, so it'll be time here in a second. So we get to play Omen and then yeah, it doesn't look like they have any actual interaction. Draw both of these. Yeah, that's going to be really hard to recover from at that point. Because we just need one more land to cast the Virtue. And then we're good, right? We can just recur, sack. May need to replace this Hopeful Vigil for the other Omen. Maybe? So you were saying to take out the Wrath of Gods and put in the one that's uncounterable. I don't have the one that's uncounterable, and I don't want to craft them. Okay, so this is gonna be a challenge. Says Shroud. They're tapped out now, so I think I need to do this. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Oh no, my graveyard. So, all right. Just put more creatures into play. See what they do. Okay. Getting getting that off the board is probably good. They're probably gonna get the Enchantress's Presence. So okay. So if I Doom Foretold here, what do they sack? They probably sack Rest in Peace. I'm gonna attack first. Alright, well that was probably the absolute worst. Alright, what are we... Ooh, these are both exactly cards that I want, so... Seems good. Alright, Utopia Sprawl. Wow. I mean, talk about draws. I mean, we have a Wrath here, so we're fine. So I could Wrath. Aw. Come back. Come back, opponent. We were doing the thing. That's the only reason. What the hell is that? Okay. I've never seen that card. Okay, I like it. Maybe they don't play any artifacts this turn, and then they just put counters on the Ornithopter because it has flying. And they want to get around our ground creature. Nope. No such luck. Does this have trample? No. No problem. So I think I have to just play this and hope for the best. That thing is so ridiculous. Oh, I love it. I need a Wrath game. I need one of them. I need one of them Wrath gods. Copy Enchantment. Oh, they drew another one? Hey, look at that card. Look at that card right there. So, four. So if they Luris, I mean, I think like we have to do this. Right? They're going to be able to play Luris and potentially get back one of those dragon-looking things, whatever it is. Wormlet. That art is amazing. But if they just run out Luris, right, I'm just going to copy Enchantment and kill it. Alright, how does this work again? If I had two or more, create a token that's a copy of it. Wait, what? When it dies, if it had two or more counters, create a token that's a copy of it at the beginning of the next end step. The token enters the battlefield with half that many. So it's just going to come back with the exact same. Okay. Burton. So if I play Doom Foretold here, they sack this, but then they give it counters first, right? Oh, they can't because it's sorcery. But then we go to... Let's go. Okay. So no matter what you play here, you're going to lose it. Okay, so we're going to sack this. And this. But it didn't have... It only had 2? Oh. Counting is hard. Yeah. Whoo! I didn't need to use the food, so... Opponent goes first. Yeah, we'll keep this. I mean, you'd probably lose to this deck, right? Oh, it's not that deck. Okay. It is not the deck I thought it was. Don't stone rain me, bro. I mean, it's pretty tempting to draw 3 here, but then I have to discard, so we'll just say go. Oh, interesting. Okay. We just got rid of a land there, essentially, on their end. Because I feel like they have a Primeval Titan in their hand. All right, so let's decide what we're gonna do first. I don't think we're gonna Wrath. Could just Oath of Kaya, Witch's Vanity. That's probably what we're gonna do. Let me read this. Okay, so it's only our creatures. I don't care about our creatures. Oh, Bargage. Come back. The one true elf. This is a hand. That hand got a little bit better. What is that? Please don't kill me this turn. Like, I have no idea what's about to happen. Right? +1/+1 and haste. At the beginning of each combat, untap. Okay. Uh-huh. I mean, we're just going to get Muxused out anyway, right? And that forces him to draw 2 land. Right, with this War Chief in play, they just had to have 1 more land. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're dead. You know what I hate? Goblins. I love how no matter what deck I'm playing and what deck my opponent's playing, you always are just like, ooh, put this 1 card in, put this 1 card in. This always stops that. And then by the end we would just have like an 80,000 card deck that just destroys our opponents because it has all the answers. All right, here comes Muxus. Just be gentle. Nope. No, of course not. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They just drew all of their hasters too, which really sucks. Wrath of God off the top. Let's go. It's like a Wrath of God, right? Oh my god, 3 lands? Literally any creature they draw kills us. Any creature kills us because of that equipment they have. Just draw a mountain. Please draw a mountain. Oh my god, we survived. Holy moly. No, no. 6 mana. No Muxus. No Muxus. Franco. And they tap to give it haste. And it's a 4/4. Oh, and they get to do it again. Oh my god. At the beginning of each combat. Oh no, what is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. They're going to give it indestructible. Oh, do I... So, hold on. Let me think. This is the craziest goblin deck I've ever seen. They skipped through it though, which is good. Do these have vigilance? No attacks. They probably just sacked their 2. God, that's so stupid. Cranko or the sword? I mean, we're dead here, so let me sack this first. Oh, crap. We're so dead. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Oh my god! Oh my god! We're so amazing at this game. Oh man. Okay. Alright, we have no more rats in our deck. We have no more rats in our deck. Okay. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. God, please don't be Muxus. Oh god, they're hovering. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Don't salty rope. Oh my faith in humanity, come up. Oh, good game. I mean, good game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This game was ridiculous. Oh, just take the damage, my friend. Just take the damage. Wow. What a game. That game was insane. Holy crap. But I mean, over time, right? There's just gonna be so many artifacts and colorless spells made that Magic is just gonna be a colorless game to play. I mean, it'll be in one of the Eternal formats. Like, it won't even be historic. Um, it'll get to a point probably where like even all of the commander decks are gonna be just colorless. But that's obviously over a very long amount of time. But they do have to start getting more careful on what cards they print as colorless. Finally. Here come the enchantments. Sure. I don't mind. I don't mind. While you did get to draw 2 cards there, you essentially sacrificed 3 really good cards. Okay. All right, so this only targets. Oh, sorry. This only targets. Targets both, actually. So. Okay, I mean, I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, you are just on it today. Magic Brad 37. Holy moly. Man, that is a huge raid. That is high praise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Let me go back and read this card. All right, Copy Enchantment. I mean, they have drawn all of their card draw spells. I mean, 3 curiosities, 1 curious, 4. Are you kidding me right now? Might be wrong, but we're going for it. Like they could play around this, right? They could just flash in their Brazen Borrower, which is completely fine. Or they just play another one. Well, I think we should get here. I kind of want to hit another Oath of Kaya. Obviously don't need a Wrath. Oh, they're going to scoop? Alright. I guess they just didn't have anything there. Nice, nice. Oh, I played this person yesterday. We put Authority of the Consuls in the deck, right? Like, we just haven't drawn any yet. Right? Like, that was a thing that happened. Oh, look. Hey, look at that. What is this? Huh. Chat, what is happening? What's our opponent playing? They don't have any counters. Oh my gosh, they were all like right next to each other. I kind of want this. Draw land. I'm not going to play it, but I definitely want it. Maybe they have creature removal now. Let's see if no, nothing slowed down. Oh, what a time to be alive. They might just be on Turbo Fog, right? Draw 2, sack the ring. Oh, that's right. It's this deck. It's this deck. with the doubling seasons and the...
I am Tamio. It is an honor to meet you. I have developed a new hypothesis.
So no, this wasn't cast, so they don't have protection this turn. Do I care about them drawing a card? Not really. They have a lot of cards in their hand.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. Harness the elements.
Okay.
For a complex plan, let's improvise.
Yeah, that's pretty good. These are both pretty good cards. Oh, they're about to do it again? Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so we can get them to sack 3 things by going and getting another Doom Foretold. I think that's just what we're going to do. Get a Copy Enchantment, actually. Draw 57 cards here. I mean, I still think we're probably going to lose this game, but... Yeah, oh, I forgot they had that Utopia Sprawl. Oh, I'm so dumb. I don't know. We haven't even played an Oath of Kaya yet, so they may not even know about these.
I would like to ask about any lunar anomalies you have experienced.
Like if they don't play another way to gain life, I think we win.
The land shall conquer you.
It's pretty good.
Here, have some of my notes.
Okay. I think we win. Right, so now they're just trying to put out a like a buffer for Doom Foretold's. All right. Got him. Whew. Feels good. Feels good. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. We had a lot of fun playing this deck, and I'm super happy that we were able to get the games in that we did. But we did lose. I feel like we did lose more than we won. If not, it was a really close, being like a 50-50, but I do think we actually lost more than we won. And of course, right, I don't really bring you those games because it's no fun just watching, watching people lose over and over again. I know you guys probably lose games of Arena just as frequently as the next person. And why would you want to sit through multiple losses, like your own losses plus an additional person? So I'm just happy to bring you the wins. But yeah, this deck, while it's fun, it's not the best. I do like a lot of the new cards. Again, Beseech the Mirror is just going to be one of those new cards that is just going to immediately start taking over the format. It is just really, really powerful. There's a lot you can do. There's storm things you can do with it. You can use this to go get a Mizzix's Mastery, and then who knows what you Mizzix's Mastery from there, right? Something in your graveyard, something crazy. But yeah, Doom Foretold's always been one of my favorite cards to play in Arena. We don't get to play it that often because, again, right, Historic is really, really, really unfair and fast. But other than that, Hatching Plans was really sweet to play and draw cards. Copy Enchantment was really cool to copy. We did copy Oath of Kaya. We did copy Doom Foretold multiple times. And it was great. And honestly, Witch's Vanity turned out to be a pretty decent removal spell on its own. We didn't necessarily care about the food token itself. I think that'd be better if it was maybe a treasure token, but the life gain, I'm sure, does come into play with the food at some point or another. But I do think if we were to play this again, I would probably up the Hopeful Vigils, maybe to even 4, and maybe just drop out the Witch's Vanity, or maybe even play some different removal, maybe like the 3-mana Wrath that does the exile and perpetually make things cost 2 additional and come into play tapped. or even the 1 mana removal spell, the new swords from Alchemy. But yeah, that is the deck. And again, I had a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the deck, the channel, the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all those cool links down below. Thank you for being so patient with my audio issues while I try to work those out. Hopefully we'll get them fixed by Friday's video. If not, definitely over the weekend. And again, join the Discord and hop on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/BA Motumbo. And yeah, y'all can be a part of the deck building process and featured in a video coming up. So with that being said, everyone, please stay safe, and we will see you all next time.